Alright lads, streak is at 60, beast boss rush. I was just talking about how this one could totally end me if I get a bad run here while I'm sick. And looking at this, I mean, we have Alabaster Box, which I'm honestly very unhype about because it means the first 6 soul hearts I find are gonna be worthless. Unless I get to somehow drop this thing. So that's bad. Although popping off with the box would be pretty nice. I also have really bad starting DPS. I know that box is generally a bit of a viewer favorite, and I understand why. I just think it's generally a very overrated item. And those were some decent pots all around, except for that last one. I'm gonna have to go into that big room with this build, and I'm honestly not a fan. Honestly, a big fan of getting that bombed, though. Oh my god, this is gonna take forever. I do have a pretty decent starting range stat, so that's something at least. Like, since I've started doing Eden Roulette, I've definitely started to appreciate range a lot more. I always say that range is that one stat that you don't care about unless you're really lacking it. But, you know, ever since going to bosses like Delirium regularly and doing the boss rush, I've started to really come around on range. Good stat. You should never really be upset to have it. Oof, 3-shotting spiders. Yep. The item room is probably in this direction, which is why I'm going here. And then the boss room is top left. Yeah, oh, please don't. Okay, that's acceptable. Not what I'm hoping for, but acceptable. What are the odds to be able to access all of these? I'm honestly just hoping for a bunch of soul heart drops. That would be fantastic. Oh boy. Oh right, it's a blind curse too. Well, I'm gonna have to, man. This build is so bad. Oh, that's very good. That is an incredible. I have 13 cents, which I should probably go to that store, but at the same time I want to. No, I'm going now. You know why? Because I want to buy a soul heart for the alabaster box, and I can't afford that. It's gonna look really bad now if there's no soul heart and there's like a 15-cent item I want, and I'm gonna have to go back for it. I also notably have pay to play, which people in the past have tried to sell me as like a good item. Which, spoiler alert, it isn't. But you know. Oh, Jesus. Oh, we're not getting rid of that box. That's a bit sad. Oh man, this is a 4-minute basement 1. I really hope the boss... Uh-oh. I really hope the boss is something like Duke of Flies. Nope. Something I could build Lusty Blood on, you know? Man, I need to be extra careful here too, because health is such a valuable resource with that alabaster box. Like, more so than usual. It's very important I keep my health up. And this is honestly not a great boss for that either. Like, Steven isn't difficult per se, but he can catch you off guard. I'm gonna have to shut up here because one of these guys is about to explode. Please be Big Steven. Nope. I mean, Little Steven is fine too. There's actually a massive DPS improvement as well. Really? Big Steven is actually... Little Steven is actually a massive DPS improvement as well with what I have right now, so... I guess I'm not too sad. Oh, what the heck, man? Dude, I need to get rid of this alabaster box. I also... I guess so far it didn't really make a difference. Because I haven't found a single soul heart anyway? Oh, well, there goes the devil deal. Oh, there's a soul heart. We're gonna see the item room first and see if there's maybe a use item. So we can get rid of this piece of garbage. Oh, nice. Okay, pay to play, actually putting in work. I need 2 bombs per chest here, so that I don't think is really worth it. If I'm not taking a devil deal here, you can definitely make an argument for keeping the box around, but like right now, I really need a soul heart, man. 1 bomb for a gray chest is worth it, I think. Okay, leaving that around in case I get hit one more time. This might involuntarily turn into a delirium run. Hope you're doing good. Not that good though, judging by Prob's voice. I mean, I'm doing a lot better than yesterday, which is great. But I still have some healing to do, you know? Oh, man. I was thinking about taking a hit there on purpose, actually. Maybe I should have. To go into the boss challenge room. I've already taken red heart damage, right? Well, let's do it. Oh, heck yeah. Alright, bye. Oh boy, and a Hierophant question mark? Oh, hold up. I might actually... Yeah, I think I'm going back for the alabaster box now that I have these 2 to protect me. Yo, that was a nutty find. Can you please spawn some bowls? So I can build up my lusty blood on you? Man. You know, my philosophy... Really? Wait, did that instantly eat my... Wait, why did that eat my bone heart? What? Interesting interaction. Was it empty? Oh, actually, yeah, I think it was empty. You're right. Okay, gonna take a tap here on purpose. Because I still have that full heart sitting up there, and I want a full heart to be inside. Yeah, you know what? I'm going back for the box. The topmost boner was empty. Yeah, okay, I thought it was filled. That would make sense why it would eat it then. Okay. We take that. We still have that full red heart on the ground on the way to the boss room. A panic. Dude, we're gonna be like 9:30-ish out of this floor. I really don't see how we're going to hit boss rush here. I mean, I'll try. I always do. My philosophy is to do everything I can to hit the run goal. I did not expect that to be the regular secret room. What? Okay, well, I guess we're not going for the super secret. It would be nice to see my map, you know? Okay, Duke of Flies is perfect for Lusty Blood. That is the best boss we could have found here. So yeah, I'm gonna try and hit the boss rush, but I'm already in my head thinking about going to Delirium because I feel like that seems very likely right now. Breakfast is fine. Let's go. Let's find some soul hearts quickly. Alright, I can see the map again. That's nice. Much as I want that. Don't think I can bring myself to taking it. Am I? No, I really can't. Okay, take out little guys first. Still three-shotting the spooters. Take out little guys first to build up some damage. And then hopefully get a good item in here. That's a good item. And that also Omega charges the alabaster box because it's supposed to give you 2 soul hearts. Okay, okay, okay. Really? I'm just gonna take that. Leave it to the alabaster box run to not spawn a single tinner rock. That's such a classic. Oh, ooh, little Steven almost betrayed me there with the homing tier. Oh. Need 2 more soul hearts and I'm finally free of this curse. That is the alabaster box. Of course, there's not one here. Okay, this is fine. I don't care about the key. Optimally, I would have fired at that from below. But like, I have 6 keys. We're fine here. Alright, Soul of Apollyon actually putting in the work. Definitely gonna have to look for that. Because if I get the super secret room with the black hearts, I'm done for with this alabaster box. Of course I'm not gonna find the super secret. Really? I have that free heart over there. If this thing gives me a soul heart, that should also charge alabaster box, right? Pay to play would be a much better trinket than an item. Pay to play would be much better if it just wasn't in the game. Because then I wouldn't have to deal with it. Oh, come on, Chop. I need you to take out a bunch of these little dudes for me. Well, that's a full heart of damage. Bro. Just give me squeezy or health up so I can get the heart back, or just give me a damage up. How about that? Okay, I can't really go in there because it's gonna weaken the alabaster box. So let's just move on. Hardly pays off. Pay to play is just garbage. Like, it just gets you stuck with keys for no reason whatsoever. Like, if I do that, we're definitely going to Delirium. The problem with pay to play really is that there's almost no run with a shortage of keys. Right? Like, if keys were such a rare and valuable resource that that replacing them with the more common coins would be a good play, then it would be fine. But you're almost never hurting for keys ever in Isaac. So you don't really need to be replacing them with anything. So what pay to play usually leads to is runs where you're either hurting for coins because suddenly you can't really buy stuff reliably in shops because you have to think about locking yourself out of other rooms potentially. Or what it does, it just floods you with keys that you now don't have a use for. Usually both. I guess Guppy's tail would be a really nice synergy item for it, that's true. I never thought about this synergy. But that's kind of ruined by the alabaster box because we didn't really want to go to the devil deal, right? Now that we're committed to the box. Yeah, you know what? I'm calling an early can't make boss rush here with this kind of build. I mean, come on, does anyone really believe that we're gonna make boss rush with this? Nah, right? And I still have to make the delirium timer too. So yeah, this is a delirium run now. And I'm not 100% sure yet how I'm getting to delirium here on time. But I feel like at this point that's much more likely than getting to boss rush. This is an absolutely cursed run to be getting, especially when you're not feeling 100%. This run might not even make Hush reliably. Exactly. Wait, what is this, dude? I thought I was gonna do a quick detour here for the store. Would also like to point out how I still haven't seen a tinted rock on the alabaster box start. Hey look, I just found 10 keys. Having a deja vu here. Oh my god. Is this guy gonna go into a puddle of meat, right? That's that champion, right? Lucky toe. A tinted rock! Oh my god, damage. That's honestly probably better than 2 soul hearts, although I would have been hype about those too. Honestly, super happy with that. Feeling much better about making Hush now as well. I'm feeling omega good about making Hush now. Nice speed. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice. Of course there's no soul hearts in there. Okay, now if the game wants to be nice, how about it gives me... Oops. How about it gives me Squeezy next, so I can get some more DPS and also fill up my alabaster box at the same time. I think Squeezy would easily be the perfect item here. Mr. Dolly would be pretty good too, although that isn't guaranteed soul hearts, but it's very likely to give you those, so... That would also be acceptable. Mr. Dolly would be more tier 8 at the risk of not filling up the box. This is going to be a disaster. Plus speed, plus damage. No, that was really good. Plus health as well. No, that was very good. Okay, this is risky because we're only on caves 2, right? But this run needs help. And I have a compass now. So I trust my ability as a I really hate how it gives you that darkness effect at the start. It always freaks me out. I trust my ability as a speedrunner to play out of a bad situation here. See, I would have much rather spent keys on this now than coins. Oh, there goes the bone heart. All right, F's in the chat for the bone heart. Oh, finally. You did me some good services, bone heart. Dude, like... This is what I mean, though. I tortured myself for 4 floors now for that. Like, how are people still trying to sell me this as a good item? Oh man, that shopkeeper dropped 5 keys. It's called advancing the angel pool. We are on angel items, so that is actually like the only good thing about that. Content for us probs. I'm just saying it's cruel to do this to a man while he's already sick, you know? Game has a wicked sense of humor. Although, to be fair, Vade Retro isn't the worst thing in the world. But, like, when you fill up an alabaster box, you sure as hell aren't thinking, oh boy, I sure hope I'm gonna get Vade Retro out of this. Go for the incoming Bible. Yeah, it'll really show us how we advance the angel pool. Can you jump here? Come on, I have like 500 ghosts. Jump! Actually, now they're close enough to him. What the heck? Okay, second syringe and damage up. Let's go. Maybe it's godlike there. It could be, actually. That's a good idea. There's a planetarium there. That's 1%, right? Is it a good idea to go to this item room? The boss is totally to the left from the starting room. I don't know, man. But I've had to do so many dumb things in this run already. I feel like one more or less couldn't hurt. Eternal D6. Ghost bombs. Alright. I don't know why I wanted to skip that at the start. I don't know what I was thinking. Hey look, an item I can't use. A pickup, I mean, I can't use. I'm not even gonna go to the mid-boss. As much as I love farming mid-bosses. I mean, that could be Lust, right? And it could give me the virus. And that would be godly. But at the same time, if it's Edmund, I'm kind of in trouble. Are you really telling me I'm not gonna get that? Actually, no, I'm probably gonna come across the planetarium, right? Like, it's gonna go to the left from here. Yeah. Oops. Of course, I'm stupid enough to get tapped by the champion. 22. Man, I'm gonna need help here. I'd be down to going to this planetarium and feeling elusive, if you know what I'm saying. Neptunus, that's also really good. Not the one I was talking about, but really good. I obviously wanted the one that had the doors stay open. Oh. I was really stoked to see an empty room. Nope. Anyway, shoutouts to the Rosary. Get 'em, boys. Spawn. That does actually help you go faster. Yeah, Rosary puts the Bible in every pool. That's why we saw it there in the planetarium. Okay, at this point, it's gonna be pure unfiltered speed. If I want to have a chance at making that hush timer. Oh, this is a dead end? Okay. If I checked out the map and saw that the last room was small, you know, a narrow room, I could have actually known that I can't go to the left from there. I was just so dead set on that being the path that I didn't pay attention. That's okay. Nope. I don't see a mid-boss on the map, and I don't have 15 cents. So no, I'm not going in there. That's totally greed. I'm not seeing a mid-boss on the map, right? Yeah, it's totally greed. Oh, that didn't hit. This one. Well, I mean, I've tortured myself enough this run. Plus, I still need to make Hush. And, you know, Knife is definitely at its worst against Hush. Really? Probably gonna save the Sun card for a full heal against Delirium now. Also, Knife is of course bad against Delirium, not against Hush. Against Hush, it's pretty good. I don't need keys. I could still be missing Hush. Especially at this rate. Although I feel pretty confident if I can dodge Curse of the Lost on the next floor. Yeah, more rooms like this one, please. Okay, no Matriarch. Things are starting to look up. I don't think I want that. I'm not even going to pick that up. It's not going to get better than the Sun card. And I don't really have the time to cycle through the cards. Can't really go to the library as much as I want to. Don't want that. Actually, maybe I did want that. But it's certainly not good enough to go back for. Care. I do think I have time for a quick crane game. Crane game. I need at least 7 coins for the Hush floor. Sorry, 7 keys. Of course, I mean. This room is always confusing. Because you never know which of these guys are gonna just run into the red poops. So you never know, like, what direction the main bulk of enemies is gonna come out of. Alright, well, we're making Hush, chat. Preferably, I'd also like to hit the Devil Deal here, so let's not get hit too much. Well, I have to, right? Because Brimstone is really good against Delirium. And I'm gonna take the Pact as well. Nah. Well, now I have to beat Hush with this HP, but that should work. No way! Dude, I have to, right? Well, I can take that. Binky is fantastic. Dude, I literally can't. If one of these is soy milk, the run is over. And I think I actually have pretty good odds of winning right now. Even though the Sun card is kind of useless now. I'm not taking them. I'm not taking them, and I kind of hate myself for it. But I also think it's the reasonable decision. Alright, instantly charge up Lusty Blood. On the fly spawns from Blue Baby, so we're maxed on damage. Yeah, that Brimstone makes things so much simpler because suddenly I have effectively infinite range on my knife. Kind of sad that we don't have the Vade Retro available anymore now. It would have been cool to see what it does against these fly spawns. It was actually a really nice thought. I need to test that at some point. I need to bring Vade Retro to Hush at some point. And see how well it performs. We're dealing a lot of damage. If you lose a knife Brim run, that's not the game's fault. Did you see, like, the first 25 minutes of this run? Because you can't underestimate the mental damage that has done to me. Alright, just don't blind or lost me. Just don't blind or lost me and I'm happy. I hate this game. Oh, good lord. Honestly, really, no soul hearts? Oh. Why am I even surprised? If I can manage to hit Hush at 12 hearts, I'm probably fine, right? And I mean, I probably can do that because what regular room is realistically gonna pose any trouble, right? The thing is, again, like the... Ooh, that's nice. The potential payoff for picking up question mark items is so little right now. Like, legit, the best thing I can find from a question mark item would be a health up. Right? So, like, what's the point in picking them up? If the best thing I can find is a health up, which gives me marginally better odds at beating the boss. And the worst thing I can find is soy or almond milk, which instantly loses me the run. I don't know, man. Obviously, the odds of finding a health up are much higher than the odds of finding... Oh, also golden ghost bombs for the delirium fight? That's actually a banger. That is actually a banger. Now that I'm thinking about it. I'm just gonna be dropping bombs left and right. Why are we at Delirium? This run left basement 1 at, I think, 6 minutes, if I remember correctly. And that's pretty much all you need to know about it. Butler's job! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13. This is actually safe. I mean, again, I'm not taking that, but who knows if we somehow actually get the way to see that. Could always find a curse clearing rune. I forgot the name. By the way, if you're interested in seeing how I can tell where Delirium can and can't be, I have a guide up for that on YouTube. It's called How to Find Delirium on the Void Floor, and you should totally check it out. If you're watching on Twitch, you can also type !Delirium in chat to get the link. And if you're watching on YouTube, it's going to be also linked in the video description. Go check it out. Oh, the bot is down? Well, too bad. If you're watching on Twitch, you're going to have to search for it manually on YouTube if you want to find it. It's called How to Find Delirium on the Void Floor. Oh, actually, I just realized this one has to be Delirium, right? Oh no, this one can be Delirium too. It's either top left or bottom right. But like, what I really want here... Oh, I did not see that guy was a champion. Eternal dude? Eternal heart? Hold up, let me fill that bone heart again. Oh, also, if you want to watch the guide right now, Miss Abbott has your back. Good one. Don't get sniped. Don't get sniped by these guys. Calling Miss a bot is a compliment. Man, I'm trying really hard to find something here, but the game just isn't giving me tinted rocks. I've also been complaining about, you know, not finding tinted rocks all run. I bet, like, when I finally, like, when this goes live on YouTube later, people are gonna point out, like, 10 tinted rocks or so that I missed. And then I'm gonna feel really stupid. Beating Delirium doesn't end the game now. Sure, we can take a look at what the items are after we beat Delirium. Ay, that was annoying. Oh, come on! That's okay, as long as I have red hearts on the ground, it doesn't really matter if I take damage to the bone heart. In fact, that should be a reason for me to not pick up soul hearts if I find any. I should leave soul hearts behind. Man. Oh. I generally really do not have any idea where the super secret room is on the void floor. So I really just have to trial and error by bombing every single eligible wall until it eventually shows up. And I really do have to, because there's a bunch of there's a bunch of banger super secret rooms. That would really, really increase my odds of winning. Although if I had to take a guess, it's probably down here. Like right here. No. If I tap that, does it take a half heart or a full heart? It takes a half heart. Oh, that's good to know. We all know it's going to be 5 pills though. I mean, we do, but I have to hang on to hope. That's all I have this run. I also have to hang on to this lucky penny. I also have to hang on to the idea that I might get a blood bag from that blood donation machine. When we all know it's gonna explode on the last available play into an IV bag. I mean, who knows what all these keys are going to be good for on the very last floor, right? Okay, right side could be Delirium. This one's safe. Ooh, getting Blast Assist into the Delirium pool is actually great. Big reason for clearing all the non-guaranteed boss rooms. I talk about this in the video too. Is that you really want to increase the pool of bosses that Delirium can transform into. Because the more different bosses it can transform into, the less likely it is to transform into Mom's Foot and telefrag you. Big way to avoiding damage is to make it less likely to see Mom's Foot in that fight. The play sword sucks too. I mean, what I'm saying, the game knows. The game does know. The super secret here? Man, it must be in a room that I've already been to. I didn't bomb for super secret at the very start of this floor because I was too frustrated with the Curse of the Blind roll. Oh? I thought that was the last available wall. Oh no, I missed it somewhere. What? Oh boy, I have to find the super secret. I'm sorry, this is gonna take a bit. totally bombed here, right? Oh no. Whew, that was close. We need paint. We don't. I never bombed that wall, but that's because it can't be there, actually. But I did it there just for good measure. Just in case it turns out I can't count to 13. There's a very real possibility I just misplaced a bomb anywhere on this stage. Oh yeah, okay. Yep. 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 Okay, so the question here is... Well, first of all, we gotta play that blood donation machine some more and hope to find a blood bag. The question here is... Do I think I can beat Delirium with this HP? Actually, the question here is, do I go to 0 red health? I think I do. I don't know, man. The question is, do I think I get hit more than every 5 seconds against Delirium? Right? Polaroid gives you 5 seconds of invincibility every time it goes up. But the thing is, if you get hit less than every 5 seconds, it's better to have the additional hits. And honestly, I think I'm getting hit less than every 5 seconds, so I'm gonna stay on this. I'm also not gonna pick up any items. We're just going bolts to the wall. I'm probably gonna be fine, yeah, but Delirium is always scary. And just on, you know, brand for this run. I'm not actually getting the extra boss fight either. Actually fascinating how much damage Knife Brim does to Delirium. Considering how little damage Knife does individually to Delirium. But the Brim side of it really pushes it over the edge. Okay, okay. I really underestimated how much damage I was dealing to this guy, not gonna lie. Did not have to be this worried. I mean, there were many spots in this run where I did have to be worried, but apparently Delirium wasn't one of them. But yeah, very, very important lesson here. People really seem to overestimate Polaroid proc. It's strong, don't get me wrong. But like, it literally doesn't matter if you don't get hit more than every 5 seconds on average, because at that point it's just better to have the hits, right? GG.